Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your March reading. I have been eager to get to you. You know, it's kind of annoying to me sometimes that Pisces is at the very end of the astrological calendar because I always do your videos last. And if you've been here for a while, you know that I have a number of different Pisces in my life, very, very close to me in my life. So I'm always really eager to see what is coming up for you for the month ahead. So we're going to start this month's reading off with a message from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle deck. This is by Kelly Smith. You can find the link to all of the Oracle decks that I will use in today's reading down below in the description. I will use a couple of other decks I'll talk about in just a moment here, but the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle, this is my OG deck. I've used it the longest. I use it with all my one-on-one sessions. I use it with all my 16-week programs, my private mentorship, the Nourish Your Temple program, and I use it on live videos here on YouTube as well as TikTok and Instagram as well. So let's see, what is the primary energy that we're starting off with? Okay, so Pisces, no surprise here, you're getting earth shifts. So those of you who resonate with the term empath, I want you to remember that not everything that you're feeling is your own, okay? Not everything that you're feeling is your own. And again, this is the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly Smith. And the earth shift card tells us that what you're feeling may be some of the collective, and it may be Mother Earth herself. You're very connected to the earth. And I know that like you're the opposite sign of the earth sign. I'm a Virgo, so I know we're total opposite signs here. And I know that you're typically looking for more grounding in your life, but this is reminding you that you are connected to the earth. You are connected to the earth and you are feeling everything that she is feeling. And let's be real here for a second, okay? What's going on in the collective right now? There's a whole lot of fear. There's a whole lot of doubt. There's a whole lot of scarcity. There's a whole lot of anxiety. There's a whole lot of overwhelm, and there's a lot of division. There's a lot of division happening right now. We see it in politics. We see it all over, and there's whatever. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. So as an empath, as someone who is connected to the earth shifts, you are likely confusing other energies with your own. So right now, more than ever, for the month of March, it is going to be crucial for you to make sure that energy cleansing, grounding, and protection is number one for you. I would recommend you do that every day, multiple times a day, especially if you work with lots of people, or if you are somebody who's like zoned in on their phone, doom scrolling, because you're going to be picking up other people's energy through the screen as well. It's not just about who you see in your day-to-day life. You're also picking up other people's energy through the screen. So cleanse, ground, protect your energy every day. I love salt baths. I love Florida water. I love sage, Palo Santo, even cold plunging. I mean, I know it's getting to be spring here soon, but not quite yet. That is coming up this month, though. We've got equinox, and that's going to be a beautiful experience, a beautiful opportunity to do lots of rituals. But the water is probably still cold where you live if you're up in the Northern Hemisphere like I am. So even jumping into a cold lake, river, ocean, creek, something like that, that can be a very strong psychic cleanser. So what can you do more of to cleanse your energy? And if you're following me on TikTok, I have a video on cord cutting. Cord cutting can be really helpful this month as well, because again, you're tapping into energy that's not quite your own, and you're experiencing everything that the earth is experiencing right now, including that division. Okay, I'm also getting heavenly helpers for you. So don't forget that you are connected, whether you are aware of it or not. You have spirit guides, spirit allies, angels, and they're guiding you through. There's some divine intervention happening here, I feel. Divine intervention. So yes, you have your wishes, your dreams, your desires, your manifestations, but know that it's not just you that is trying to help that all transpire. Yes, you are putting it out there, and the law of attraction states that you're going to attract whatever you feel about it. So whether you believe you're going to have it, then you're going to have it. Or if you don't believe you're going to have it, then you're not going to have it. But there's a piece here about divine intervention, that you do have heavenly helpers here who are trying to help you course correct to get onto your highest, most aligned path and purpose. Let's see what else is coming up for the month of March for the Pisces collective, please. And again, we've got some serious astrological events. So depending on what you like to do in your practice, we've got a lunar eclipse mid-month. We've got a partial solar eclipse at the end of the month. I have a solar eclipse meditation here on the channel as well that you can check out. That can be really helpful. But otherwise, I would say to use the equinox for the majority of your rituals this month. I think that'll be the most powerful energy to work with. I'm getting support team here, okay? So some of you are trying to do it on your own. Some of you are just so independent. And I mean, that's very Pisces, right? To just be in your own world and do things your own way. And that makes a lot of sense. And you know, you've got the hibernation card in the last couple of months here too, if I'm remembering correctly. And I know that there's a lot of deep inner work going on, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to seek help from other people. This says 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. So this isn't just about seeking help from one person. It's like there's multiple people here who can really help you. And look at all the yellow here in this card. I mean, that's really about personal power. It takes a lot of personal power. It takes a lot of confidence and courage to actually ask for help and even to accept help when it's offered. In Chinese medicine, they believe that when two people come together with the same intention, that they amplify that intention by 7. So if you're coming together with other people with the same intention, then you are helping each other manifest whatever intention it is that you are setting. So absolutely take advantage of any opportunity for help this month. And I know some of you don't like to ask for help. I understand that. So definitely say yes when people offer help. That might be a little bit easier, but get outside of your comfort zone. Nothing good happens inside of our comfort zone, okay? Get outside of your comfort zone and ask for help. It is going to serve you in the long run. Can we get a clarifier for this, please? Obsession. Yeah, it's time to get out of your head and into your heart. And maybe, just maybe, even having this support team here is also going to help you with a shift of perspective. I feel like there's something here that you're making a mountain out of a molehill. Like you're making something so much bigger than it is. And I mean, I'm a Virgo sun, Virgo rising. So trust me when I say I get overanalyzing. I get being stuck in your head, overthinking all those things. Like that is my biggest struggle that I am continuously working through. So I've pulled the obsession card for myself many, many, many times. When this says get out of your head and get into your heart, what I find really helpful, and I said this with the earth shifts card, is to get in and near the water. So I feel like for you in the month of March, going down to a lake, a river, an ocean, if you're not as brave as I am and you don't want to do the polar plunge, I get it. It's uncomfortable. I really love it though. You don't have to get in the water. You can just go near the water. And water, you are a water sign. Like this is going to be so healing for you. It's going to help you get out of your head. You can also journal. I don't know if you journal or if you have a journaling practice, but journaling can help us get out of our head. So it moves all the thoughts that we're doing out here in our head and it moves them through our hand and onto the paper. Bonus points, you can burn it to transmute that energy if you really want to. I think that can be really helpful as well. If you can't get to the water, if you don't have a lake, a river, an ocean, a stream, a creek, something like that near you, or you're not able to get to one, you can get into a pink Himalayan salt bath. That can be really helpful for getting out of our head as well. But I feel like for a lot of you, writing is going to be super helpful. For me, I like to light a white candle. I like to light an incense. I put on some healing frequencies and I just put on the timer and I write until I get everything out of my head onto paper. I call it my brain dump. I do a little brain dump and it makes me feel so much better. It really shifts the energy. Is there anything else in here that can help the Pisces collective with this energy that's showing up for them for the month of March? Okay, I'm getting unwavering faith here. So yeah, there's something that feels challenging and you're being called to have unwavering faith that it's going to work out for you. You've got heavenly helpers here, okay? Again, divine intervention. Even if you don't have the evidence that it's working out for you, things are moving in exactly the right direction, okay? You are exactly where you are meant to be right now. I know it doesn't always feel like that, especially when we have these desires and we're like, okay, well, I want it and it's not here yet. So how can I possibly be exactly where I'm supposed to be if I don't have that thing yet, or that experience, or that job, or that love, or that relationship, or that whatever it is that you're calling into your life right now? I can understand what it feels like when we don't have the evidence that it's coming. but it is coming. You're being asked to have faith in the unseen, that which is not tangible. And once again, with heavenly helpers, you've got divine intervention on your side. Okay. What I like to do is I like to leave offerings, especially because you got this earth shifts card. So you're very connected to the earth. I like to leave offerings to the earth, and I like to leave offerings to my heavenly helpers, to my spirit team. And, now that I'm looking at it, you got the support team right after heavenly helpers. So yes, this is about asking for support from the people in your life physically, but I feel like there's also an opportunity here for you to ask for spirit assistance. So if you're not somebody who meditates or goes on shamanic journeys, I would highly recommend that you make that a part of your practice for at least the month of March. For myself, it took me a really long time to learn how to meditate. I had to listen to guided meditations for years before I was actually able to drop in and meditate. And now I just light a white candle, light an incense, just like when I'm doing my journaling. I turn on some sound frequencies. I write my intention in my journal. I am going on a journey to whatever it is that my intention is, to receive healing, to receive clarity, to receive guidance, to receive energy, whatever the intention is. And then I just put on a timer, or I put on a 20-minute sound bath, or whatever it is. And then I have my experience, and I trust my experience. Sometimes I see, sometimes I hear, sometimes I feel, sometimes I sense, sometimes I just have a strong inner knowing, and you will experience whatever you're meant to experience at the time. And then when I'm done, I just journal. I journal everything that I saw. Maybe I saw the color purple, or I heard a crow, or I felt shivers down the right side of my body. Nothing is insignificant here, okay? All of these experiences are here to help you. Again, you've got strong support. Now I'm going to, because this energy does feel a little bit hectic, a little bit, maybe a little bit challenging for the month of March, I will pull a card from the Unshakable Inner Truth Oracle. This one is by Shannon Kaiser. I'm also going to pull a card from the Shaman's Dream. I usually save this deck for myself. I train in shamanism and I work as a shamanic healer outside of my coaching program. So I usually pull a card for myself on my class days and when I have one-on-one healing sessions. But I really felt like I needed to pull this card out for the collective for the month of March. So I'm going to dive into both of those oracle decks, as well as some more from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle in the extended reading. I do hope you'll join me there. Once again, the link to join that is down below in the description. When you join the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership, not only do you have access to the extended readings, but you also have access to twice a month of Zoom meetings and a number of different courses as well. Now, if you're resonating with any of this, I'd love to hear all about it down below in the comments, and please do consider liking this video. You know how the algorithm works. The more people who like the video, the more people who will see the video, and then the more likely I am to keep showing up for these. If I know that people are enjoying them, I will continue to make them. But if I don't hear anything, then, I'm not going to be super inspired to continue to show up. And if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. Not only do I post these videos once a month for your oracle messages, I also have a number of meditations on this channel. And because I am a spiritual life coach and I help women love themselves and love their bodies, you might also from time to time see some videos on my channel about nutrition, macros, and nourishing our temple, as well as exercise videos too. I'll see you on the next video, Pisces.